You need television so for now. No person here live. This is called Kessben 93.3 FM. Our Facebook so. On our bit me na wahwe. You don't know I'm frame mo busano. We are not on TV now on Kessben 93.3 FM radio show and on Facebook live Kessben FM. Which me and so nya ho. Right, but how good you some dey cover by. Sabrede the workout out no some no. Na poso and na ye dey ebrewo. Na ewie no a ye won sem wa ye kan na ye mi sansa he oba santemantemu enura. Ono dey Asante Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amakohire Ochia Opemso One Centrofo Shiaye Ensem wo mo kan nyina ebedi ni nyina ho enkowo no ye de munchichi mu nyina nso aba matiefo ne ahwefo nyina nsoro mo nso mo hunu de ewo mu ntime so ba bia wo bia no pomode ana eta mukuchu ye de nyina enso bebro Wajun Shebia 0551599933 0551599933. Ebusia for ya Asante Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amakohine one Regional Security Council penifo omuahia RESEC meeting na say wonu say mobile money vendors betia abo wetu ekono ya kwaji we sika say mansofo kra de omonsu guje me ma na kire say omkoto akwamukafo amrobes yesem a omutimi huro mu hu nyina sabe omadde nyina de guso e say no bamba ho nhyɛ a Regional Minister on the Regional Security Council mo aye no e be de nkomana no pay na ye hunu sɛde emu nsɛm so esi etie afeye nkone ekɔhwɛ ensɛm wa da obokrata no e de aba anopai na yenhyase na ini ho enso ko kewdi
Wofa
ye hwede de obokrata no e ka no anopai me hu se USP ne isi ajabe ne namu papa omo na trend almost all the newspapers carry say as a tag of war we twi na we atwe
obi a chene bobre
obi a chene ne power
right offense na yemfa daily guide enhyase ene anopai said ye wo kan ye na ye ho ne de hyase kisi ajaben ofuriata at each other's throat court suits Interpol red alert.
Was my second Jew one bar. But the Interpol red alert. Appiah will be a Ken. Babel.
I need you in person. No, your representative.
Like can use so will be kind of ultimate so not the 99 hanging Laila.
T and no ever na afi Ken University murder suspect caged the car and some okay. Yeah, Baba wafe febia sebi okowu eda baby ane ni se owo ne honkro ne ba no nipa ene ya che ne se ono nim ewo no ho bie no se yese ya de no ato eye afiase eno ho ensem enso ewo ha afi kosoro ho no ma eho na opimso woda nana mame muso na me shira na no pay so free SHS let those who can afford pay we ayo two for nsema the two just free SHS no won betime tu o made no momuntuo wo ton we aye ohene ensema
se begin say dialogue no eguso a ekoso o se kerofrata ka bi say ono betime tu yankwara be edu edie why do you say ono no o man free iti end up in so ka bi say ebi no betime tua ma omo betime tua no entua na omo muntumi no yefesika ne dey and support
so bi ho ma obetimi etua bontimi ntua ne nyina ebi ana mabe miensa 9 ena wo secondary school no sa no me opinion de ke bia ontimi ntua e bia be mienu bi de na nka wetua na de aka no
abaye aso
ti eno so another way that is my opinion
sa the issue we akwaba most of us we want me yeti hey ye de ba be ko private school
of course yes
now from primary to JSS no your school fees utua na
easy
so what the call SS na ikaso utua the same thing na you'll be able to pay adambo
sanity of
anti sake de sa criteria na ye de a kekwa bi so no unzen kekeye. But the question is, Ubi asu to your tax ni.
I don't know what Ghana ha no.
Edi why no ne die.
Why no beka say?
Maybe the make to
apart from nipa kakra bi say ne omo kasa self reata no money why na obi ho no ma obuska pa be ba say yenko kasa ono enkonko tua beka so no su tua tax
aso so no ontimi ntua
aban tua ma no that is the issue. So the line, how you bet me draw the line between those who can pay and those who cannot pay no will be an issue. But this say yet the Indian say yet say Sebio yenim amanfo and they are Ghana card na for be information how do be so so we honor so bet me
and in school out back of
course. So
Zogo private schools na you grade A B C D grade A no school fees no massa also $2. Zakora no wie na oba opokuare Prempeh College ya Santoa Seluia so ka se ne ba no tua o JSS no obetua no a obetua onu say see America say so ko Wesley girls a omutua 1,000 Ghana cedis for feeding.
Okay.
Parents na agi atom.
We P satam na P.
Omo na agi atom say. Omo ma wo fie na duane ankwada ne di no. Nya bi no do nti they are prepared to pay 1,000 cedis to support their feeding.
Per semester.
Yeah.
Nom their support too. And it is laudable.
By the mobile food be so alcohol. Ah no so no do ntua. It is a mo koje sa ata ne tumo a.
Ono wo sun. Ono so hono ma. Computerization system in the
I say almost all my basic schools public schools no some 30% be
oni kobo
no oni kobo this school no ko just 1,000 Ghana no too ono ntua it yenya investigation
anyway I think
some people can pay
yes omo forum no omo ye engagement
no me no pem so ya adwen ibi no betimatua
yes afi yanko esoro ho ifa so na ntia be koso Ghana hanom wafa opioid said you
so the opioid
yes ene ba ko bi bepiem enso ewo Ghana hanoma na enyasem kuma sika na ewo mu a na omo edi twem afri Ghana ha edi nani akyerem enso ewo betini je no na sefo about 20 million Ghana
cedis involved
and ewo mu
yeah
ti ene ya che no
temahabo di wo mu sa opioid no omo de koye sa heroin ne ye de bo amanfo pane na abo omo di so no
ba ko ya be friend red
aye
so the how you know why you sing
aye and am ka say me bi da no isiroje kwa baby a omo ye be for and am I sing na gata no so no mugina o yeah
why you sing
way up your omo yi there you know so na koko cry it be the go for galomo na dey be need to be very trouble go
asemo Ghana ya transit point so na nsem bu obetwem o say a drug transit point our Ghana I mean say US4 Rezi alert and some other prominent nations or more we are say amokutia sane man Rezi say ya makwan masane man tafa ha offer you want someone po
yemfa Ghanaian Times ko wakrata no entwa so or say 2,000 youth to protect water bodies. President Mahama we ayanamontua abai A2 government launches Blue Water Guard Initiative. Amampani Mahama nra o chese say ye be fa mabunu be ye empim yenu o madwum be ya ne se yensuo no e na omo kobo ho ban on say problem pa say pa de di kan e yensuo asana the trust me no e forest na omo say no so at least it be bo nsuo no ban nearby forest no ban a problem no ya solve be 50% no isuo na ni nyina tia eno nko akra na ye big plus na edipa mpim yenu yi wo mo de ya ne se bia asuwonte bi ofin densu brim wo madwuma ne se de bi wo sori a wo na air patrol ho ena na me ka kire wo say we a very laudable initiative but Ghana where ya bakosemo a ebempi a small bi so no nko brewu a no sompafe e dey enam say sa water gas how much are they going to be paid because Galam say no a lucrative business even security agencies cry na post for soldier for no yes man so monko no they become compromised omo kope na omo do omo akogim yet Ghana the previous administration yenim nipa bi e ka say omo ko kata Galam say amna so e ko wi ase na omo ye Galam say
We are saying no more need.
Kata galamsey amana so no ko no hu se amana na me kata so say bibi sasase o di me ntombo ase. It is our water gas si ahwe ne entu o mo ka yi a e be wi ase no na omo so de omo ye den e kogim ti mampani adwuma no ye na mo make sure say bo hwe say wo mo amde adwuma hye no sa no e betimi aye ho bibi upper East region hot weather puts Ghana Health Service on high alert. I say we mo aye shepa. Say by now I think nsuo no to gidigidi. Be mu na pete ba ko bi a na ejai. To be ade hu hia see ehwe ho asem na ekanie. Vasidon calls for right leadership towards educational reform. Acheche for mo chade suapon bi na eka se e wo se ehwe kwan e befa so a se ngumasua sakra ye pese ye ne betumi akonkan a akanifo a wo de adwuma no hye ne nsa no e betumi so ahwe na yakanie onya Ghanaian Times a we nom ene sempi wo.
Right, ma yentoaso na afi yenfa the Chronicle enfa entoaso honoma ejabenya wani oforiata ene da we da bankum na we da eye nifa na ohwese de omamnimamnemu na obi nka nkyerɛw se omo entemu enwokra na the Chronicle ase oforiata ejaben waging a war of nerves. Waging a war of nerves. Inti eno da hanti we kan na we yaka. So we wakoji a law we say what assume say ma yemfa ye friend saying yemfa won to a fedi chief list na so adia. Me so me catchro say by 2nd of June me fro no ma me do di be koso
red alert. Interpol red alert. It will be a channel the crunch power.
Yes, and so now afi MPA supports Ramadan with items. National we a MPA for National Petroleum Authority and just say Indian Muslim for nay wamu a chiri wamu ako boamu and niema na ne woba a ye ase honoma ni fafa so and I'll share maba one 90 ya o mashi fu any tuntum e wase na o share a payfo nam hona omo inspector mo galam say 400 blue guards recruited to protect river bodies. We see 400. It was 2,000. Na ye omo and sensem and so our krata no enim.
Yeah, the Daily Graphic and na so on the front of the Daily Graphic will say experts demand lower lending rates as T-bill rates tumble. We a graphic business First National Bank dialogue. Now, all say treasury bill. So we sika na de koba wa bosia e kosoro pao. MPP abreso koya could do 36% per annum. They say oh 1,000 Ghana na de koto a. Bosoro so afeso ani amount 360 cedis. Then they be umpa
36 1,360.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the tea ya ba 30. She say Nigeria ma as at yesterday. Na 91 day treasury bill no about 15%. Just what it pa. Now the consequence they say a certain site means say interest rates are coming down. It also a bank akobo bosiano. Also see on the day above. He said bank lending rate na so. So the question is, so maybe the bisika beto na T-bill no at about 15% there. It didn't know be so called bank akojibosia. I was said that's why I was so 30% near day. Bank for me catch also your margins ne risk near.
I'm calculating mathematics.
Yeah.
Bank mathematics. Obe catch you said 30%. Maybe we're not number 50.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Wofa. Minim dia meko. Minim said you calculate your model no. Say okay, o koji loan. Catch you so a year that's so ye be 30%. You calculating we know. Wa bet na fi na wa wo calculation na ben send number 50.
I see. 80 Daily Graphic say experts be can say who here say banks no obosi o de ma amanfo dwumayefo ne ade no nsi ho no omo so hwe na etimi eba fom onya Daily Graphic we ewom Sarah so na Daily Graphic also can say 400 gas train to safeguard water bodies na then will be near 2,000 na papers Ghanaian Daily Graph is 400. Now Daily Graph is 2,000. Yeah, so stakeholders propose special military unit for forest protection. You quite now see a home by no say down on the eka. Say forest gas or more forest commission no omuntimi nyina ganam say for anim. Omo de ko buania no ma why. Enti and in the phobia yen said antiti asoja phobia. Omo adwuma ne so mbebo ye kwae ho bai. Ade na you I hu pa to very honest with you. Say kasa soja fo nko ye bibi na obi nya kokodro say I will still resist them. Say nipa no abo no pa.
Why crado?
Because the so a forest no no de ehu. We no me ensem a the graphic e de
right, I got a new crusading guide na fe yemfa eno so embra. Na new crusading guide bana head na the MPs demand maximum security in parliament. We enso aye de ebeton na no omokohia na omo adwendwen ho na omo de betu ya se ehu behiam se o se ahobambo no kese enso ewo parliament na de ewo ho enso eno no afei oko eye nifa afaso a government launches blue water guard initiative to train 2,000 youth to train. They say 420. I think we actually year. T 2,000 and on training on by say they 400 and some abam. I feel oko a year banker chieftaincy crisis banker on him is innocent no the whole. I feel Bosugwa Amankrado clan demands investigation into unlawful police raid and also at the ayekratano anima unyebia. Na chese working kind.
Yemfa ko wakata the business analyst ena yede toaso business analyst say galam say 2,000 individuals trained as water gas.
The thing is so na me chem I'm say the thing is to train 2,000
but you see how they 400
na ma training omo na tina de wo ho no
nti obi antini ye major shake up his Ghana armed forces. I will say edina abano say mampenia pow Ghana armed forces so mpeni 42 no omo ye num ye were chief of defense staff onne penim pa obeda soldier fo ni nyina no e dey were chief of staff esa na were chief of army staff chief of naval staff chief of air force zeni penum ni nyina no mampani yi ni pa foforo ti omebwa ti omo makare nyina eje omo kwan uti yi a mampani timi yo ambassador na kroko ne kosom Ghana e wo ma foforo bi so free SHS let those who can afford pay to for asaya appear ha enso ebio. Rwanda cut diplomatic ties with Belgium. As a Belgium for edebedi Rwanda man so na Paul Kagame niema oye no obeso win himself away said the Mali ne Niger for no ye no. And I read an article about Niger on say omo ewo uranium. Uranium is a very very powerful mineral. Yeah, the NMP. So here manufacture of aeroplanes, any bombs, nuclear energy, uranium. Na France photo na only 1 kilo is come the momo. Araho. Na umutia $0.8 per kilo. You say omo different France for some no omo uranium no omo me eton 1 kilo $248. It within the short period no omo sika to the tune of $41 billion. It is a number of years France for na to omo uranium sika France for nya omaya also anya fa ahudi o salano oda so adwiri bibia afiri ho enti so dia na democracy no to me ya na say ehwe ni emeyi
I also ehwe
ni ye pa because abrofo no go so asisi yen neo-colonialism no that's so ye adwuma pa de ma omugu so fan half ofofo kro no ye ma ye nte osiafo unya ko akata business analyst Paul Kagame on the budget for the abweni.
You got the Daily Searchlight. Na yen twas hanoma. Na banner headline here: Major opioid hall busted. Tema port opioid ho sensem na ene yede ho ensem se abase ene ya chi e Tema port ho ensem enso e ha ya yede ho ensem ede amamo na afei obase ho no ma MPP emu enyo ye kra. Nobody imposed Baumia on MPP Chairman Sabonsu ono so ensema wode aba abetu dwantohwa honorable Chairman Sabonsu infoni da ha wacha na large atade kama na ono so now yes Kano Foriata has sued us OSP admits and also a paper no and so a name Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority Burkina Faso strengthen trade ties to boost bilateral cooperation and also our paper no and so a name and so no. Right. Afi Prudential Bank donates 3,000 Ghana cedis to Kumasi Technical University to facilitate teaching and learning.
Okay. Yeah, the Daily Banner was say Boko conflict military commander shot dead by armed bandits. Answer me catch that say. Say yes, small soldier for so munko baby. Now be teaching
and your moody see any pipa. Wabuano,
you should be mindful. Say the person is ready.
Wabuano pa. Now I should tell you that this armed regulation bill under parliament in February no emraso. Anya sa ofa. Ye ko as ye ka kona sa o. Ene ukọ eye galamsey site. Amanfo ye armed wo hono ma. Military and I say no matter what security are the beba they are ready to fight them. And they would when each was before election no, there was something that came out say and nay say basa yis in banner ya Oma ye ready say they will meet the police and boot whoever can boot for boot. And these things are happening there. Yan hwene yan ka ho asem ansana abedane yeso
asem. Daily Banner says Samuel Oku appointed SME Global VIP and Raya can ho asem CDM blast Mahama over mass dismissals. A yidi nana ekosono. Rainfall fed agriculture, bane of Ghana's underdevelopment, and also a can ho asem ra. TS ada JP and so winning some before so people work out to be at. These are some of the stories making headlines and pay which means so be now so at Yamra. Now I shall see Medi and Como, Yanko Hair and Ra, among Penny's Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ghana Prison Service of Penia or Pano, na ordinate to me Shen and Sakate, so moi, Yashishi and the idea coso may mono, Ehupa, the Herso appointment on your Hong Kong, Ghana Immigration Service, so almost on your penny for Ghana National Fire Service, almost on your penny for equity someone penny the two, what would they say?
Rubble. Businesses have been devastated and essential infrastructure severely damaged. Families have lost their livelihoods and in some heartbreaking instances, lives have been tragically cut short. These fires not only inflict significant personal and economic suffering, but also place immense pressure on our emergency response systems. Last year alone, 6,436 fire incidents were recorded, underscoring the urgent need for a fire service that is well equipped, proactive, and responsive. And therefore, the Acting Chief Fire Officer, Daniela Mausinto Sapong, as Chief Fire Officer, your leadership must focus on prevention through public education, emergency response readiness, and strict enforcement of fire safety regulations. Fire audits must be effective and safety laws enforced without compromise. You have my full assurance that this administration will provide every necessary resource to ensure that the Ghana Fire Service is well equipped to protect lives and property.
Wait.
As indicated,
the Oman Penny, John Mamma two and on a bra, Chief Fire Officer Penia, would not to doom judgment kuna no a bra on also Oman Penny, a channel say, you want the ashen and surround here. No, ye now by so tired near my doom judgment cool fastest will be here. Now, what will be a bo, a home by major share say your padiano, and also now Tino. I pay Oman Penny prison service of Penny or Dano, or also Mampenny Casatreno. Say, you want me this song, and a prison for Ghana, you know. When I'm say court, now coco here so, or so, but by Ghana, dear, your prison, dear, it was a 400 cry. So ko prison pa ko o masetremu a enkoye ono so de o mampani ka che no enie.
For our new Director General of Prisons, Patience Bafuboni, your appointment comes at a time when we're committed to modernizing our correctional system. Prisons should not merely be a place of confinement, but institutions for transforming criminals. True justice is not only about punishing wrongdoing, but also about offering a path to redemption. That is why the introduction of the prison service parole regulations, which will soon be laid before Parliament, marks a bold step in ensuring that individuals who have demonstrated genuine rehabilitation are given a second chance to reintegrate into society as responsible citizens. To further reduce deviance, rehabilitation programs must be strengthened with expanded education, skills training, and counseling to equip inmates with the tools to rebuild their lives when they come back into society. Overcrowding remains a major challenge in our prison service, and my administration will intensify efforts to implement alternative sentencing methods to ease the pressure on our prison facilities. At the same time, the prison service must embrace modernization with digital record keeping and enhanced security measures to ensure effective management.
Prison service so penny or da no. Omampani John Dramani mama some o kache no ana na meka no. So ko ni duafia onwa ye mabro so pa. Ghana yenimra ya obi ye bone a ebetimi aka se ye ma asotwe bi a yemfa nkoto afiase. Ye di aseme nkomo over the years ade bi o obi a enisi ye de kotum na Ghana ba sa bo no hoka. Ke sori anopa bi akayetia edum ni ama ne street baako apra saa be 4 hours. De bia no pa bia saa o ye ne saa be bosome kra no a enough up till now ye ni saa mara mampene se abagu so ye nhye ya saa mara no be ye adwuma na non custodial sentence je se asotwe ye de ma wo no ye mfa ankotum na wa ye adwuma foforo bi na etimi aboa ma ye di congestive prisons no se nipa egu prison ho no ya na eboro so dodo ti o se prisons so ye do ko ho no mo a baby a wo se ye kosesa wo a place of reform. Say ye ko na de a abrabo na atimo no ubefine duafie beba no na nka wabrabo asisa prison bi abekon ba bi a ye kire mo nsa no dwuma ene ade bebre ya nipa beba no na onye bibi aye so hwe African leaders ni bi a obi say Robert Mugabe nom ne other people bro mo ti prison the prison nyina no they were doing degrees. So Ghana so etuma ye bi saa obu ansa ne ni adwuma ye na bonsa ma na adwuma ye ti nyame ya adom na nkokoda fiase dia na nke ho no ya pe bibia ma na sua so nya bibi sua ho anka omfiri wo mra no na nka afedie na brabo asesa eno so nti opani ye oda prison service ano DOGP3 patients bafo boni ono so mampani she no se oma reforms mra prisons num na ban so ye mra nye obia na bibia bi obi kotwa obi boode ana se obi kobo obi atiko a assault ne marketing kitibia na nke bia pass sotwe bi e ama no. Moving on, amampani ede controller general of Ghana Immigration Service ono so DCI Samuel Basintele Amedu ono so ode secretary of instruments share nsemo no mampani tu no fo efa immigration for so obadwuma also ye edema oman.
For our new controller general of the Ghana Immigration Service, Samuel Basintele Amedu, you inherit a critical responsibility in securing our borders and protecting our national interest. I charge you to intensify intelligence operations and work closely with other law enforcement agencies to dismantle human smuggling networks. Surveillance at all entry and exit points must be strengthened and modernized to detect and prevent illegal activity. Under your leadership, the Immigration Service must accelerate the digitalization of visa processing, permit issuance, and border monitoring to enhance efficiency and security. Additionally, I expect you to deepen interagency collaboration to ensure a coordinated and aggressive crackdown on transnational crimes, particularly drug trafficking. My administration stands fully behind you and will provide the necessary resources to empower the immigration services. I urge you to lead with vigilance, professionalism, and a firm commitment to ensuring our national security. To the gallant officers,
we enso ne de omampani ekaye kire opani ono so ekoda Ghana Immigration Service ano DCI Basintale Amadu ono so de also ye boy ahye ho ban se be ya body bia so ensio yenko yanim ne the energy minister Rajon Nyirapo ono so ba santemante mu kai se oba weekend na nkane ano situation ne nyekra na enro oba no de nsem bebre atodwa shamanfo nyina abo se nkane ande ebegyina so na MPP kure be fra akonya so 2024 December no na almost said 750 megawatts of power to John Japo HSA say transformers somebody ye adwuma no omo be hwe Greco for the ECG for the obviously the okay
in fufro 145 MVA transformer
Kessben.
dada no 66 teacher say what the 145 eba na chesa honde no akosuru ye pa nti kumanse for be na mienu mu ho senkania no edundum kakra ni nyina ni ye yom a so ne former minister kae no woduma siesi nti na je say ye switch over na mfidie no say wo switch every dada na ko efoforo na wode aba na aya na etimi haw kakra nyame ncha de ba bia yedru no empanyifo na ma yate ase se bibia akoyie kama nti efri na ekono esi ehu se enkania no ekɔ anim enkania na gina na senia eduma na asaso no ebekɔ fam kra na abrase nti edamu nyina amase in fact nya ye ne se kumase ha nyina mankania ne bebre beba ha na ye de amaga na for de diguma na ne aka no so no ya export in fact na wochi etwam ya Burkina for ba ha so mo sre yen omo enkania no nke betimi amom bia ka ho a nti na kire se akwanya wo ha yebetimi aton kania ne bebre nti yebekɔ so di sa adwuma no na ya make sure se enkania na gina kama na obi ansa aka na
we the energy minister Ora John Jinapo na Ashanti Mountain soafo Dr. Frank Amakohene ono so kasai o say ja me na meti ha o nti e ba eja no me na egumi chemu pa ha so hwe a Mary plant no ene fidie ya omo solar transformers ya de ade ni nyina no omo ko hwe ni nyina yenkotie Dr. Frank Amakwene oye regional minister ono so de okaye ebra na one honorable Jinapo baye na omo central for Asia ya odi nkomo no.
Appreciate your sense of urgency
Kessben.
with regards to helping us solve this ongoing power problem in the region. For some few weeks, if I may, maybe some months, we've been having this erratic power supply. Others have blamed it on sabotage, others have blamed it on a lot of reasons. But the last time I met with the ECG and the power sector players, what I noticed was that there was a communication gap between what they are doing and making that information available to the public. In times where there is even planned maintenance, you hardly get to hear of it. And the only thing you realize is that your power is taken without recourse to anything. So I met them and I encouraged them that as much as possible, communication is part of the work. So if there is a challenge, let us know so that we can help you to be able to resolve it. Formally, they've not been complaining about any problems. And I'm thankful that you are letting us know that even as far back as December, they were shedding over 750 megawatts of power. I think that if this is known to the public and they are aware of the steps we are taking to resolving same, they will be understanding as far as the issues are concerned so that they will know what is ahead of us and how we are working to make sure we resolve same. Yesterday was epic because it was almost all over the districts and municipalities. So I had a lot of complaints from most of the communities. In some instances, it goes off a minute and after 5 minutes or 3 minutes, it comes back on. And that aspect actually damages a lot of the electrical appliances. So if there is a major fault, it's better to put it off for some hours, fix it before you put it back on. And while doing that, you have to let the public be aware. Thankfully, just in the night, I mean, you are implementing the 24-hour economy in your ministry as well. You indicated that you'll be here so that together we can be on the field and then look at the situation and see how best we can stabilize.
Right. We are Santimanto Musso for Dr. Frank Amwakwini. And also the kind of say the Nakio in Rana Namika say, you know, you do me as or to atare. Near Sasso. And Oka say if there is a problem, put it off, rectify it, and then let it. And now see we discuss it. I think he also says as who said the near canoe is in the right direction. Okay, you were a Bujinapo, John Jinapo, Echo Mensia. Also, Bassant Memudia, and so to Fufi. Now I enco Mensia so brow could do ho. Now coachia Santimera up him so. Now, also born an anti the kind the announce at the tone anymore a woman share. You could see no na Emra.
Hey, Minister, no. As a me bana me betcha me papa. Na me de me hobesha nsa. Se ejuma ye no. Se nyansa ni ba fu trim. Uma ne wo twesa no so no. Onim se na chia. Ti nana wadama se wohwe na se me chia kakra na wakwala wafra me na watenetene me kakra. Na ne ede ba titru pa ne se eye Kumase ne Asante region. Eye enyinam nkania no. Beye months. Se beye bosome beye na wotwe ekoi. Nkania na engineer ye. Esan se ekro no kesia na eye demand no so increase. Se demand increase na se bia wi tikwa. Se wodi tiko ne sio na wi su articulator. Integrate ko for ayiri wo ho a omode new transformer 145 MVA transformer e replace near na be 63 no. Ntina che omo add double capacity no na etimi ama enkania na egina yie. Na fidie bia so no se wo switch every old one no dada ni ma ko new one ni ma ana challenges kakra wo ho. Nti omo wie na enreda ase omo ye eye ho adwumadie kakra no ma Kumase emantem bebre edundum ye. Na metimi aka ne se Nyankopon adaroma mene wo kasa ide sa challenge na omunyan no omo aso ano a ne sa. Nti na najo utumfo wadawma ye sure se nkania no ebegina yie na enye no nko na yehwe ya yehwe ne se ye kɔ yanim no nkania ne begina yie na yatimi dia ye adwuma ama Ghana ne Asantema nyina atumpon. Nti Minister of
we ura John Jinapo na je Minister call menhia some of the kotu dwabra obo na nantesie no na yentie otekokɔ so Asantema ura ono so de oka ede ekire no fa ne sahwe awaba so be Asantema mun kane asem na na so dia ode to nanim
no de the papa adom abashire no nyam de dwumadi kase ahye de nsa oda so be kane adwuma nyina no e de so nsa so kane na ya be de chire Yakuba peja waba ni mu since be nyame adom diba na wonya na be de chire no nyame adom na ya peja waba da no se na wo bai do have engineer for panyufui edu wo chi odom bai na ya yi papa e be so we be mo abo mo odwumadi da so nsa no e be ti ma gina na yi Ina for two was sabe do hwa say Ghana man tuma die kese da monsa was a beboa na na bai beboa ma se ne pensu bi a atosi bia no bit magina na yi yo say sabe the work no say wo maso ka sabe e power no asabe onu so mo hwe na so munya ma no fi se de ma ye de e pro we so enso we so be ka ho abet ma bo ma na gina se very for ha so na de gas ma be gumu se fa gumu no na so mo an pe jame bia nyen ko so o se ni na ka ho na ka na maka na bo so na ba fom se se be na ko ro da na e ba so na sisi no so na da oduma panti na peja no manaba slow to we say onim se sitie Position here, the bomb will be anyway. Yes, so do I say, send there, what's this at Doma? 1 month and another dominion.
Right, we saw ye or take a course so Santamira, the other toe, Ra John Japoni Mufa and Kania, a home seminal. My the issue of security, said me kaino, and no original minister on original city council research Omushia. Now say what it armed robbery attacks, say mobile money vendors, Yakobo way to a kono, Ajinisika near Diade. Now outcome of the meeting, no, if we don't come on, na Yahweh, Manso Enclave, Honsu BC or he said, you had 400 say, a quine yet, he said, you're more quine more dear. A conforno to me attack him anyhow. My any kind of research meeting on the outcome and somewhat a regional minister and the regional city council of the Baye or the regional city council convened an emergency meeting to address the rising attacks on Momo vendors. A bounty has been placed for anyone providing credible information leading to the arrest of suspects. Security forces will be redeployed to enhance police visibility and ensure public safety. Momo vendors will undergo a safety workshop to educate them on precautionary measures for their business. Law enforcement will intensify efforts to clamp down on the use of unregistered motorcycles. Siwe mobile money for no shaya omo ye dia ba omo ban ye tweske bia tro se wo abetimi aboa ma wo mo attack mobile money vendors no na omukunkum bi no so no ye de be ma wo afi o mbe ye workshop ama mobile money vendors no how to secure themselves cover so abo omo ban na afi so law enforcement agencies police for ne ade no omo so ebe yi rom piwem titi omo wati moto ya ye register ye so vat wonem krum kumase pa na hu moto amanfo twia number plate bi am ho a so bi kwa be a police for na omo chichi bi wo so mtumi twam na omo ko eno so obetu wanamo na so come so enclave omo de ye attack mobile money vendors no ni attack agedifo ko ekwan na nye driver ni duru ho a ontumi nko those areas no e na omo attack na manager say no am robbers no attack omo kwan mu a ye wro omo hu nyina say bia osika no na sebe producer my uncle Teddy omo kai very very appalling.
Set kana bontoman meni aboso edem te brode ya buya bi pa metuwe maso nyina akra ya me so tura pa any butus yetimi di warranty boot to bitrum na me da ya ade me di bone bai
du krama kwa yiso e wansu yakofa wasa na omuso di wo nti se da kramfo ande nyame anim ni ye hunu kra se ye di dwa no yesre se empanyifo no wammo aye pa de mo ye so ye ntimi hunu se bia e kwa no so nya no so ka ho bi enu nti na ma akronfo no so tata ye ne a wammo modene na eja wammo aye no meye kwa yi maye na afi wamma asojes fo so emra kwa yi so e maye ne kese ye so ye ho nto ye anya sa de aye de ye fesi pa asa wammo e chia sa na yesefo sika bra enti wo be yese bia wo ye yisam se bia o ade butu nsu ni ade sika nyina yetimi twitwa bi na se wo so be di ka ache wo no se wo bag de be gi a che se no na wo gi wo sika no egum no wo de ko de wo ye no
Manso se we said is a quarry and a pay across for a German. Manso Manso the across for a German. I don't move soon on a pay hour. Yes, I do. Across for a better German. Manso se we said.
Mama baako de na oka se omo che no sika na won ho yima omo ne sua te omo bro na ho nyina kumso bi oba de sika na akwa se ba bia yentimi emodin enti we say regional security council we nyina na omo hwe ho asem aka mama che na bo Peter Are manso do bia assemblyman o say tinuku say o say new market o masi wo ho no edu kwada adwadifo no obia eba but obesere say ekwan no ne bambo aposifo so omde ma wo mo o manso adubia se be ya new market no edwa na manfo ba be fa bode ne ade be krumu abeton no nyina no ebe ma edwa no atimi akoso edwa ne de eba amanfo ba pa ba bambo on se nti no penifo srem penifo se du kuada ye omudi dwa e wo manso adubia ho a penifo entwa wo mani no ma bambo emunye de pa mai Cody, what is your pick?
And measure and your mam, you know, be paid. Na measure nra the swearing in and a oman penny a day a year
security has
no, a course no, maybe back and I measure meeting back me no hoka crack and a fire service penino. Minim say 5-7 penny for Baba ye Juma be but one thing is a higher pie a month for any jashia, a share month for. Yempe kwanya befa so a innovative or modern ways e betimi ahwe na yetimi etu amanfo kwanya o metimi akrom ho free e jase share ye si ofie titu ehun because they be ayeka e education ahodo bebre education ahodo bebre e de ma wo mo bebe wiase no still this year amampeni kwa ka about 6,000 of them and etimi happen last year 6,000 for out adverse share amanfo and etimi happen omompe innovative way ebetimi akacha amanfo na ato mutrim because nipa nkwa ho ehia that is one thing America. Then the second one no Basintali
answer na be wo no fire ne de no I think we are not doing enough.
Oh yes,
so here you see ya nurse ni bi on mana if you rebel I was sit down ma say the was here no same see na person dwane free fie ho a so we are building bia fire safety. That's all about baby who say fire exit, fire extinguishers, BBR, they smoke detectors and those things, you know.
And I think say this
one says can get here Dubai. Didn't you almost see in this way and say nka BBC fire tender bit me from throughout and from maybe we are you say back to the old central market now.
The same thing. And the activities in Accra so more
serious.
Yes. You take things for granted.
Your management I'm not where skeleton market
take things for granted.
Yeah, yes, but yeah, fire tender bit me from. What the form when you know my man for because more ticket.
That's the issue. Ticket in the cross. That's one big issue I hear. And immigration penino so make catch him. Me only say my concern back a year. Titru kwanya manfo faswa omura Ghana yedika ye honsem bebre titru womo aya omoba fedu baby no ma bejeja kwa ho na sebi ye nyini pemu but ohwe obi pa ne ho ne ye bia odigina kwa ho a
you so white
mu no
engineer white say we see Africa motor dey akwa abaye na watale fi
ya me papa enim say we ko was one no kro ne ba no menya sure so all countries hane ba no
so ko other countries mfanya adwuma
oh well. So why are we
should not try to be say
ye jana sa ema no ekoso so hon mu hia me pa na ye borders ne so omabom ho modern to be frank o hwe security threats ahodo a atwa ho hia na still Ghana at peace me bom abaso so mabom ho modern but there's more to be done because as a nema and miracle no we have sophistication and people are learning ways to break the first security front so met me a day also now with the prisons madam Mrs. Patience Bafu Bonnie or no dear or Casemia de papa now your kind true ne say one no ebe dwelle on the vision of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama especially on agriculture now omo add tapu into that vision no we use the prison service so metimi ede ayefo na metimi aboa ama aye food basket no etimi akoso a sa food inflation a ene ekoso rise no ebeboa ama na ba form and I think say ye the prison for no ekododo amanfo afu in him say prison for a prison service no wonfo na hodo omo enhyemu kena na ye ntimi produce a lot of
at least to feed them
to feed themselves na bi kran trickle emra the ordinary Ghanaians so na mo betimi aboa ma sa inflation ekoso ewo ye duan 7 nkron ba na etimi abaso na pick on dampare Just some brief moments. Just briefly.
Dampare kwa mwane nkodedi na hove.
Me say open ho asama. Na yema position because when you position the pe national asset. Obia to me ekabi. Now opening Dampare. I'm just looking at certain things, keke. Then I leave it for the public to judge. He was appointed in July 2021. July 2021, no, I'm for Bonabaso. He's one of the youngest. If I say one, the youngest,
one of the youngest. The youngest IGP so far.
Ghana, Enya, and not the innovations are at the bar, the police service. Because I knew Biakrano, he brought police service to the doorsteps of the ordinary Ghanaian. Which are not school boy, a school girl. Na omudin come. Na efe crackake. Kane.
And then no for the cameras.
Oh, send ye why at least say for the cameras. So send ye for the cameras. So he has done that one, but. People are accusing Openi Dampare. Accusations in Mebu Bobisu Keke. One of the accusations is Wama indiscipline about police service. Yes, that's what they are saying. To the police service, because from sources they say urban, not indiscipline, around 17%, or better so by 7%. That is what sources can. So I'm indiscipline. But Afei, almost accusing they said there are some people who did not qualify to be promoted.
Promote
That is some of the accusations or the
Peter Lanchini Tobo Krabekai. IGP when investigating those promotions.
Investigating. Afei or sign any divisions because you see was here or Dampare boys in for Nuna or you swam to the beer. A
Commissioner crowd, Dampare boys is on Becho.
A boo emfa wamo embu emfa emwomo. Now, when it comes to that, Minister by be a bar or what the Onim se oto towards his liner. Into most of the time, IGPs no, a baby of baby house. A good father never no appointed Dampare. He said Omra no mebo because he saw say Dampare could tow his vision with me abwa eman enyama etimi akoso. But every reaction no, the allegiance of Dampare in the way people see say na esue kakra because the ordinary buyer no. Afei na ye tetensem say ye no kre say ye no kre because there's no smoke without fire. Say or lobby den say yebesa maintain no as IGP for the Mahama administration.
Say me na me president and I'll be lobby say maintain wa and no crown me jina so you.
Yet it say or lobby ya na fe kra de na akoye harassment and my president he has no other way than to because president by for free na yet obey no afei latter part of last 2 weeks and then last week anybody will say I clear say obey at the free honum. But prior to this we have heard Dampare on tape. Yeah, okay, say to him he is the best person to lead the police service at this particular moment. Yes, I've heard him on tape. Obiko Busa and said, what is his biggest fear? And the two you say the biggest fear and say Ejuma or no Obefree because he doesn't believe anybody.
How?
Yes. That's what he said.
How can
he doesn't believe anybody can continue what he has done.
That is not how a leader speaks.
Yes.
Say leader what you say me ni wa you are not a leader.
So I have an issue with that one. Said no matter what, because we've been a free ho and I'll buy. You don't know what other people God has put in those people almost be bar. Or met him the police service no. Akwa kudum pempe be so e was so omu edru. Now Abba say Obia sorry. Say IGP awabe investigate and me be a course under Dampare. I'm asking questions. Under Dampare, some police people were killed by their own colleagues when they were protecting bullion vans. Yes. Obia raises say, ye investigate sadie no. Minim di enti pakro e kasa. Ene Dampare eba e free suai. Ye hu se omo a omkokun aya amesware.
Suspect.
Yes, a church suspect bako. People are asking say there are certain things that may be fishy. And
there's some cover-ups.
Yes, cover-ups are. Also, omoshe na afi omo investigate no and so on. Timi busa say, Adana Dampare free sooner. All these statements are coming up. No, was he gagging people not to do their job as they were supposed to do?
Okay.
Usha a year. Friends say jubilations are
of course
a basso when me announce so say a Christian church ohunu Emra Mayor IGP. It shows openly that the police service, you know, na omo there, they couldn't talk. No one to me kasa because bia na dampare atomo so they couldn't talk. Now atacha na enra meka ho asem. Se wodin sama betudwa say emra eba say police peni ba ko ka say ye investigate dampare no. Those ye beton na do danko akufuado ni table so no. Se ni ye come on some o se befem. Who actually is dampare? Minister abaye na juma edwie. Why na juma as Ghana IGP and then you can't take it away from it or the innovations about Ghana Police Service anymore. You can't rule that one out. The only blotter meme war on home the post elections. The rest I cannot about the post elections. I saw whatever went on. Yes, that part we know so yeah. Otimi shaman yamatimi koso no. I wanna say why you
relax because person protecting
and they eba ye
abo
eko enti media meka say wabe na juma eko if there are some investigations to be done on him and I say during his tenure omonye na no kura wom no enti mimpie.
A leader should be able to carry his people along. Say me a leader na ade bi ameye vision bi ameye no so mo di machi no na menya hadwen a one they will not support me and I'll be a leader mini support so it always jubilation e course on say even though dampare try say or there some discipline be ba police me kai say some dampare boys see eche commissioner of police be wakra ana or airport and na siren car no mchero there be dampare so be and you was bondog more small boys way and I'm on catch me commissioner of police here so there be dampare has given us power to do that. Beka na commissioner no Fred dampare no that's how we police commissioner. Obako baby okay bet him the police motor kid Edwin. So go to the police station and write your statement. The commissioners if you do it all these commissioners were there no my until they didn't like it but I say at the end of the no be a person but say one church more ma what you for until I say you can't carry them along.
That's the issue.
My problem with dampare was with public affairs unit. And the dampare the regional district be a public affairs department of police service collapse.
Anyejuma.
Debi anyejuma. Okay, I say Greater Accra na if you are thinking ho. Ye no call voter and there were free police adwuma no kra. Asante roje bibisi na akwa he anya ho a onkasa. Unim.
Obi antimi nkasa.
Asamu si wa adwira no. Ye wa adwira police commander ho. PRO Asante regional commander wa ha. O pasen mu nchiremu a. This okwa enkran national headquarters. Na ono no ote ona issue statement me wade na si ha no she has not been there police ni bia ni ha wa brief no onya trust statement nya trouble until we are as journalists you can interrogate it ubusa bibi enye go he's not there to answer anything e gana dampare no all the public affairs unit of Ghana Police Service collapsed e do kwa wa mteto kwa si e ma nkasa they can't grant interview ya bomomo vendor two friends say Krofrum. Posi for free hanum ako ye hwimu aba. Ya be brufu the regional command and in the PR unit. Oko so okobusa omo a was say mon kwa Accra. How do you explain this to me say the best policing in the country no. Anyway. It is 16 regions ni nyina no. Panie kura fito baby a. This is national headquarters now central 4% be atia ye ko hotinra. So what ya na public affairs unit for no post for will be breakasa. So mo catch IGP we abeze police near 20 units. Obi a wada oye. Your public affairs unit na fe mo nya hwede a.
What's the sense of that one?
It also for some time dampare time. Yes, and try for assembly mam ye nyamu asem ni abeka. Because apart from be a one paragraph or half page document national public affairs unit de beba no. Tese ubi ubusa hu bi enye ye bio. Which was not the case. Eti saade ene de megini say dampare got it wrong. Ono explanation is say police ni bitimi koka bibi na asem wo kan ye no na bi enye charity but eno na original commanders no my brief original commander na public affairs unit for who say na de ntie before they come out but also yen konkran no bi a pasem bi abusa wo mra kra no abusa obra asem si wo a friend say titrim how can that be possible?
That's the issue.
That the end here Dampa dem for yen kodwa so ne nkodi dwa kakra na yemre ba e be fie na afia bedwafo ha ya ba be di enkomo da bia me busawo se Dettol and certain liquid we wo fie e de na ade ye Dettol ye adwuma bebre itimi de si niema uti de mopo floor be ma u shivu a fifire ye free no ene ma bombs e be ba mema no bebre ho no fa bi awhoro anim nyina kama na afi akwara bi so a wo pra no wo de bi awhoro ni na eboa ma atade ene ni pedua no bibia wo de to and certain liquid be hohoro na be sie no wo de be guso a itimi James mo amo ayafie ni huom ye de ade e ba no de Dettol antiseptic liquid ena etu ase ne bo ni pedua no ba nti obasima bo no obusuafo ba store bi e bell ba bi a wote so wura mekom surprise ba bi a busa Dettol antiseptic liquid ne bo obusuafo ba efi ade aka bia enso ho na obusuafo ni nyina so obia ebetiapo.
Right, enei yebeko school, yebeko dia na school ba ko pe ne napono edaso ebie Kessben University College. Sabri ameka say your courses are ya tela to ya de afa aba for kwan so a ene ukoya wadwuma emre papa na de wo mne se uko school ni nyina no so na we internship abawie na experience bia adwuma bia pe bia no na wonsa akabi na watimi de akwakobo adwuma ama no akon ne hia ne se enei wo wasi anase SSCE course subject no owo credit passes ewo mu na afi o subject area anase o course area no so eno so owo credit passes ewo mu a kabomu a na chese emro 36 o qualify ebi so no di mfie duonu enum also qualify say e wo se ukọ na ukọ school bora Kessben Kessben media officer one crying any Kumasi ukọ aso perform the bemo bi sanso na Kessben University College city campus any aseda house edi ehwin animhwe and also ko abenya form and also multi credit savings and loans branches ni nyina e wo Ghana hanoma obenya bi na your courses be to say business administration, accounting, dear marketing, human resource management, banking and finance, a Bachelor of Science, Information and Communication Technology, Computer Science and Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Arts, Media and Communication Studies, options, print and broadcast journalism, public relations and advertising. Other programs, BA Politics and International Relations, BA Public Administration and Leadership Studies, Bachelor of Science Nursing, Midwifery, Logistics, Procurement, Supply Chain Management, Computer Science with Entrepreneurship. Not just say what qualify, not what could be free. And paying for our number C is 0501 637383 0501 637383 and 0264170475 0264170475 na yenjo so
Kessben travel and tour so ene frosi emfanto anim se wakwanto unsimina fabra beda wo mo bebi a wota akro no ba mbetu fu akyew bebi a kwa obeda yie saranso bi abi a wutu kwa akọ bebi na unyanko hoda Kessben travel and tour sibra na omo travel consultancy de omo yade pa hotel reservation kwa hotel a obeda afi ticketing ticket ya obetwa aeroplane crow yard beko fly schedule so aeroplane bia wo mine krokro ye koso mechiro se aeroplane na flight we de edase ekwa ha edase ekwa nti ha na wokọ de a isu flight we ticket no kra nto bia you season bia auto ne bo no wo fom nyina wo mechiro and they say se do Kessben travel and try so mutimi ma ticket on credit so you bia do hu ne a bia wokro be ma ticket ni be free na wokọba aba betua pay Kessben travel and tour I crowd chen bra kuma se dum asada house abrosem first floor and a war anyone kasa 020-943-4999 020-943-4999 so na anyone mo any enkita ho kame won sam ka na so bra nti be beto na nyame ya adom a okira kwan ba mu a nya kwan maka na mabefie na abadwafo na yekrado asase na yedi enkomo the me message no kakra na yenko yenim from capital go so mention in fact there is no other government that can be compared to MPP, so we will bounce back come 2028 to take Ghana to the promised land. And I'm pleading with the youth to stop taking tramadol because it's not good for your health. So, boys, I'm guessing who I'm quite hono. Masaudu from Bantama, what has the Office of Special Prosecutor achieved for the country since it was established? Ever since he assumed office, not even a bed has been prosecuted. Now he's doing all this to impress the current administration in order to save his job. I wish this man will learn from the former IGP's predicament. Come on, me, President Mahama will sack you. Regards to Chairman Adeko Kwapi, but I think the OSP has security obtainer. Or not any different. Anyway. Abbas Amagobo from Offense. So President Mahama has started very well. If you look at his appointees, the size of government, it tells you he means good for Ghana. The budget has eased the burden of Ghana. Let us all support him to reset Ghana that we want. Eric Kwekubwedi, Patriotic Voice, Ebichim. We told Ghana that the MPP government is the only government that thinks about the future and welfare of every Ghanaian. But some Ghanaians doesn't listen. Now reset is already here. Some Ghanaians have started complaining, but they didn't see anything yet. Maybe we won't say they haven't seen anything yet. Okay. We every OPK Patriotic Voice goes. So regards to modernization by me and Honorable George Wachi, former original minister. The free assistance, which was introduced by another modernization by Omia, an MPP government, has come to stay. And they managed it for 8 years with many infrastructure for schools, which was unprecedented and feeding. Moreover, Mahama and the NDC promised to continue it after 8 years. So there's no need to complain on accommodation and feeding. Oh no, dear, and so, and no. Lawrence Wachi etafra Buche. If Shamima Muslim, who is the Deputy Communication Director at the presidency, said that the well-meaning Ghanaians don't deserve to put pressure on President Mahama to end Galamsey because he's not part of any security agency, then she's not fair to former President Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo was not a policeman, neither was he an army man, but yet Ghanaians, including my respected Shamima Muslim, put pressure on him to end the menace. I think we all must have principles and conscience to guide us anytime we make public utterances. Happy Tuesday to Pastor Paul Wache and Sasha. Me so Facebook so I'm for blasting the power. Teacher Constitution from Yamwase. Those NDC tax on social media trying to make Utu for okay. So why? But I totally agree with you that non-custodial sentences should be implemented. How can someone steal a fowl sentenced to jail for years? Our government officials who have been causing financial loss to the state are working free. The headmaster of Fijase, DA2 SHSP star, GHSP star, Clement Opoku. Some politician, the Musa Abatwa from Aswase. President Mahama has demonstrated a strong commitment to fighting the Galamsey menace by appointing a competent and incorruptible Emmanuel Amakufi-Boa as the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Under his leadership, we are already seeing results in the battle against illegal mining. While it's true that President Akufo-Addo has failed, this shouldn't be seen as a reflection of President Mahama's ability to succeed. The difference lies on the approach, but in its sustainability and consistent execution. Right, we see now Emrefi Emedi and come on. Adamo Nana Edisupoku ha. Can you know your bank crash penny for South MPP Abreso Ajineja. Engineer Ebenezer Aidun, so a member of NDC National Youth Working Committee. Penifui Ena Enomu Edin Komo Ene Anopay Ewo Maakye Jumedi so. Adamo Akaba. Now to say oh, sister, father.
I now for Facebook, I check. And they are Visha. To whom I am so by class, I'm an appointment letter to crowd.
We your friend will jump.
You're not press watcher, wabre. Engineer. I home your pussy, we are the Munchen.
When you be here.
Ah, when you be here. Oh, this is the Dijana.
Say that.
You buy a Patrick better.
When you're
soon, you are
Patrick.
The Maranti
engineer,
I just say, oh, I bought you match. Oh, no, when we know you man so, oh, wouldn't dear. Oh, no, just a dream maybe an age propaganda now, but it's no more. Oh, no,
appointment be mo be e show mo bag mo.
Now,
Nti na who say be mo be show mo bag.
ayo. Yo.
Any other nyamias.
Iti. Enyo ngobi enumere kra mo se surprise na pie. Na ba.
Ofani other nyamias.
Grazie. Jina akaba.
Over mejo so.
Na ho ye de.
Yamiadum.
We so se bag num.
Wofa. Ebeba. I mean 3 months money.
Sure. 3 months grand nyamba. I feel the seated month, I'm sure.
Enye obi say a child eju. But you him said definitely.
Oh, where did you be na na child no?
No query but.
Ah, yeah, nessa.
Yeah, eju man e do so. To me gidi say obi a
Ebi so breche bi.
Obi a be Canada. Anytime we remember Bia, then it's nostalgic because all I'm starting you over. Sports young kakanga krana. Ye de baby auntie had it and Mr. Kessben me papa.
That's right.
Baby obi an open me channel. Opening Kessben maba kumasi de nature say mabafi. Now Menka say I think it's a comment back over. I think we have to do this correction. Shamima Edikan Ababeka say she never wrote that. It's a propaganda thing.
Obi natural.
Yeah, I think the Hannah say yes. You hear Kwanya Yebefa so Yebeboa community because communication there the better abuntin and they told bitrim. Nti say Obi knew how about correction pay. Na an experienced person like Shamima Muslim will not write sa propaganda and inti na moving ye. Sa propaganda neta ina mode bano
but you know say
abai na fe Wofa abai 3 months po. Musu me yensa grandpa and as see am starting opposition 4 years grandpa you and son the next one best to and son be best to
za
nti mun see abotre if you look at the relative peace of mind e work Ghana sisi anko fu ani adia me gidi say me yenenke yenemu a kebeto ebuase ni ahwa ban with 6 months time then we can continue to akwa it say mo pese still na mo push bibi eto Ghana phone mu ntina ma mo 38 okay ntina na mo si abotre
I know 38 sir
38
because easy final figure 41
over me easy oni Shamima difference be no
over 38
oni Shamima difference
enti mo si abotre e de can say na mo position mo si abotre
you so far. I said, okay, we are in the 3rd month. Who know Abaye Modern was say?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Okay.
I mean, Oshe expectations are not Ghanaians. And I think that so far, President have delivered on his 120-day promise. And no more cars within the 120 days. Now, our appointment as I think we have relatively one of the youngest your friends a cabinet to say on one kasa kan okay emabunu so a one more position at various levels say omombo na abaya it is that the president have hope ewo emabunu and yeah appointments so ababedi ensano what we have to say is say you make sure say president vision how odi bu o man no you make sure say because ye nuamu eti enchen ha ya o sebe duru be bi na hanta ni dwe nti omon kasa na eka onye ye na eka ena Ghana for pia musinje so you say the one who say your friend is saying unua abodwe say ye de so and you comment sense for num what has happened to them no if your massa a yini be by mu a it can happen to us too nti dey be am the radio so me TV so me baby a or more especially appointees in the teacher because President Otenkrai so appointee be to Asante region and now to Greater Accra to Western region ye baby that's a president who a appointee no na etwe aban na ye den nti and no any advice am dem na me nkase me nua mo akonye so ye hina ye tanechi so far so good for him yeah
proactive
as a young man the way he has started o make sure say obi kremsa na nkonko du baby no na kwakwa ye say sebio bibia be she ni mo ampanim for crackers because Asante ye me ko prempekali ja ya
okay
me minuani ahaya ni nyini
o mi nya me control for
na
Contemporary boys.
Eco school pa.
Was in it.
Contemporary boys. The contemporary boys.
Na when him say Oba Yasanti memo anasa kan memo sebio penny ye penny.
Sure.
Enti oya kwala na naso ye babu na when your position you need to listen. I say na when is my friend or your or you be a utia sempa. Enti message in crying say how I was starting on kakran and the power ni mu ababu asante region so ma bibia ko yi e dia mai.
Okay, let us see. Honorable. So far.
But that's it. As some of us have years. As a who be no address a good better than the papa grass quite. Kendi and your crop case.
So
they say some of them of fire make some way say Ghana ye of fire my Sabi MPP nya kwanya bedi o minus sum fi motwe. Die ye betimi aye. Yaye. Nneema bi ona Ghana for hwe free ye nchen bi aye ntimi anye. Enne ye se enuanom mmra no mo nso meto aso. Bedova. Eze enkwa be ye da na sase na to so de na ede ye na abehunu. Ye nuanom eba ye. Mintimi nka se Ibrahim Mahama anamo awatu bi anye debi mekasa na mende no kre o hwe anamo bi awatu me ade ba kwan ya mekan ye budget do ye de 50 million ni 70 komo of su kwachemo o hwe assembly members a so betwi mu ka ofetimi baso ye ade pa beboa ye nyina ya ka ho asema decentralization beboa ama ye nuanom assembly members ayiro mu bro fa ko ni mu a what to say? I say your barber to concern drivers union zone but to lorry film.
Oh yeah, right. Discussing extensively.
What was him? What to Kumasia eti. So num can you do dundum. Of us,
yeah, say we are. No, they are there. You be the home.
That's offer.
I'm just saying, Monamo said this 750 me. Remember, be the home.
I know they say excuse. Of your hey, what would the insecurity nature when the mobile money crew from open daylight near ko shoot to be of when the one who galamse na near say Kufuado ni ba umiana edeban of an air west and yes in Ghana for to aba because Ghana for to aba say even if biana mo to be aban na atwa mu no o tu na nya wo bra ne be ye but what be west of akai see to about 2024 bokuntokwa ye dey politics of aye kind. Says I bokun semi bokun to come my farm on your semun como, me from como, ye me monty. And a bomb yan de ye say, and a win ye say, of ambassador, it's a bomb yantaso. And as I'm peeping yabemo, of a debut in Kumko for Boko. And Rasoja Nimuye. So it tells you, say, on the near mana or moka dinner 2 million ano. Of a ne, ye hunu. Suni buying poti wu because timi ga jere say Kufuado ne na aban Ghana sika nyina wo muti Jubilee House of akai on be press conference Jubilee House you mean that minia sami jamfimo ye di sika nyina koma wo mu e na wona Kufuado ne na yifo edie na Jubilee House appointing kofo bebre ya nyintum Kufuado appointing kofo bebre over 300 no fa sika ye de kobo wo mu ho wo moje e 320 million na wo se wo ba bete so no and all koya over 2.3 billion Ghana cedis. None of Baba Yenia Nabesan. Nidi a bompire, assassinated idea of an Ukraine and yes, but the Mompire is a year too mufono. Who betty? Then a mini came. Oh, we be a comma, a year among your niece, ya. Or qua bones all back for my own. Because they say no, the reality on the ground no, won't feel ya Mompire. Say, oh, cancer dear 2 yeno. Ya modi mabodju se ni benu mu no o hia mabodju o hia se mo ya to nche kura
over once again me ntwa wa no menua but edru baby a menua
Oh, senior na say me go say kra man kasa.
Senior meba, senior misro, senior. Yeah, me engagement every day. Senior, unim say, wo, and then me then say, wo na wo ye aban anem sini ewo district. Senior, unim say, ye ba aban mu. They are ministries are ya cut your more off offer. You know. And you know that those social your friend says civil servants was our ministry now need to be absorbed. Unimpa, but about better radio to say you kutri sika di ama feli supposed to kwati. Senior
okọ no asa asem.
Na say
offer mbajo senior okọ no asa asem.
Moment you.
Because offer wo hwe development agencies authorities and share abandada na se.
O mate so.
Hwe national service. Middle belt sa development ni nyina ye free presidency. Say national service nyanda youth
I am not talking about development agencies. I'm talking about ministries.
Na senior na say na dey kwade say na no me pon. Ni nyina ye free ho. Of ye free ho dia na konma na ye de bono no.
Budget ese ba form.
Ese ba form. First no mo so national security. Of so kwaje national security. Na she presidency na ye free ho. Ofa national security ye free ho no. Uko interior ministry dey akwese ho na. Over 1.2 billion Ghana cedis abeka mo budget no vis-a-vis 2024. But si Canada Jubilee House no akomabo no ekosoro. Over last year mo say sika Ghana ye discount ye be discipline fiscally. Over last year appropriation by Ghana na budget next can you say was it not 250 billion? This year of I say 290 something billion. And see now you are justifying this. Hey,
you know, what reaction na fi yanko.
Yes, over. I think they said I'm kind. Many are on him day because why you buying and I'm seeing. Over. You see, there are times that you need to play politics with other things. There are times that you need to say it, the reality as it is. Yeah, baba, you can say we rule with less than 60 ministers.
At most.
Sesane kan. Omo ministry time. The ministers were over 100.
First
term. Never be do 80 something. Yeah, buy over uti 56. Into the vice president with first 60 krana. 60 out of 80. Was it 88? 86. Oh, almost about 26 ministries are yakati in every year. 26. And so 26 ministries now yakati every year. Well, apart from buying and call for a better appoint you or more as ministers and whatever. They are civil servants working under those ministries. And on a budget no eketa say at this moment. Yent me fan conquer ministry biasi. So the presidency is absorbing. But with time. That is why Sasikano Yetra Yedetu senior member. When we are educating, Sisia Ufa people who are working at the presidency. Our more time they were over 1,000 plus now. Yeah, time. Felisofosuka they about 300 and something. He said it. Why? Because we want to rule with a modest government. We believe say yetitin yomaso ebebua. Let's watch this year's budget. Niemfan compare the beba next year. Say, sika ya allocated to the presidency no. Sa sika na ne de beko a year with the number of your friend is saying absorption na ya. Enti when we are educated, we are your sentiment. We know here is the stronghold of the MPP. But sa nipa de say oya dia. Say
okay.
Over. Nipa ya dia.
Say e afa your time nyina. Honorable, yanko yenim.
Of on say opeso ya na ad baby a okon hot. Of baby okon hot. Man nko. Baby o fa.
Senior we dey hear topic.
Oh, senior. On say na make say hot man.
Hot man me say.
E di man nko. Ofa. Hwe. Maslock. NI. Zongo Development Fund. IPEP, Development Authorities. Home Rental Scheme. National Service. Of an idea no agencies no honest ya the various departments ya charm ma. So music can question mudi.
I didn't talk about agency. Oh, me patcho senior. I didn't talk about agency. When I was speaking, I said ministries. I didn't talk about any agency.
I don't know, so say these agencies are no more budget.
Yes.
Once a year,
but these agencies' budgets under the presidency. No.
Yeah, the previously
it
were
is
there.
not. Previously it was, but now it is not.
That is why
the minister said that specific ministries will come to parliament
and give their
this thing. Okay. It's propaganda no more.
Okay, in the festival, I'm
oh, make a hot turntee. Senior to me, Metinase, baby, or we might be paying.
There be a more propaganda in Pesamaca.
Senior, and to say, an appointees, now I see a tesson. And was one I say. Of me, Bisa. It didn't say, oh, senior, oh, no, senior, so there's some.
Okay, but engineer Manu, engineer, Miss Manu, yes, I am queen him that. Ha.
Over. Yes, he take ministries of
to cut down on government expenditure.
Of about you cut down government expenditure.
So her presidency, dear, all the other
of what being? I know you. Of what being? Tear a taste of a cut down government expenditure. Yes or no?
And they mean to me, Yano.
Of what would you mean, Yano? Because
you tell me to me, Yano, say, ye be an government expenditure, Conan Kakra. To her last year, this year, dear.
This is since Kwame Nkrumah, independence, Ghana. This is the only year Shikaya Dema government appointees yet as to change a Shikaya Deco road infrastructure.
In no sense.
Of one sense, Shika Office of Government Machinery.
Okay. And not the highest.
As to change Shikaya Deco road infrastructure. 90 months of force moving.
Okay, but I say, yeah, move on now. Honorable Minister Sinflow, so energy sector in NBC Ashanti region and saying, yeah, Minister Nawabe share amount for and so in Crane saying maybe not just a move for a bemono. Now said this 750 megawatts. Can a monka into your mobile no mere correction.
Over
our energy situation.
That's a bill. You see, Mestre Union Mendes. Ayura Muhammadan. Te Ghana for moto abano. Aya omuni mute. Sebi amanyofo of ameka ho bi. Mayenye ya adwen se ebia yenya kwanya wa aban mu a sebio of our nimu yenim nyansa cha amanfo mutifie. Because to me wo na de maye. Ofa yewura Muhammad ebedi mampanyi avakumasi ni enidum so okaya yewura Kufuado the last state of the nation address he was emphatic and ebia na nyankopon ka bibia akere de nti na oka asasem se nyamiadom Ghana fo mabo amemfie nwotwe mi ko Ghana enidum so me befa Ghana ne wodum so mi ko enidum so nti mekoi yenua oba no make sure say dum so yunkum of a nigina ye ba ya na be set committee government of committees national economic committee dialogue committee education committee even security service recruitment krano of a committee near committee Ramahama committee members ye ma obi asaye see enhwe energy situation over ye shy committee members emu mu kwatena ase as at now of a doom so yedaso and me de say no ye wura gina po ba na amwako hene ka kire nze yewura enkra na motie na ha no heat na no odin na doom so wa asante mamu because for kaye mere bi ye kaye ne yewura gina po be ka kire ze Ghana ye ni doom so obe catch this ye no dum som ne yakọ set yakọ publish a timetable of asasem we senior na po be kan bi e ma Ghana fo ye nuanu man DC fo sopa no
am ko fam timetable mra no
and they west nova Ghana ye need generational capacity problem ye nuanu mu o mu de no because of Ghana ye say PPA power purchase agreement ko mo sign and no mo over 42 power purchase agreement ko mo sign. Over near what 10,800 megawatts. 10,800 megawatts of generational capacity. 10,800. Now even where you see there, go to their website. Last year, Ghana near peak demand was 3,604. Ghana peak demand
4,000 yet.
And no 4,000.
But I'm can't see a generation capacity of 5,000 plus. So
over 10,000 ppm ko musa over 10,000. Over nya no ntina asa 2021. Ebepme na yesika e ka da bia na yaban ya bought $2.3 billion. Power ye hia na yetwa ho kan over $2.3 billion. Enti edi hazen mo ka kire. See what the national capacity of 10,000 and over. Over near peak demand ya 3,700, the enfano 4,000. Over the end now be catch say. Ya wa hey, yes, the like 750 megawatts until ye nya sebio a plant bi man supplement here. Over no kra no eye baako. Sika. Ye nya sika ntofu. And you see, sa dia ye namui. Over ya fa bubu pen yo. Over ya fa bubu pen. 2013 to 2016 of a doom so be say ya o kai mre bia e start no ye nuanom be my excuse o be catch re say Ghana ye gas pipeline ko Nigeria nkofo bi akotwam wo si ni mu enu nti na dum of asa no msase excuse no sa fe ni ba ye ho so no ni ada dum sum e konfiem enan ye besre Mesi Ghana of a year, a yama yina. Excuse no more day man, umunyai, no more fix the problem.
But ministry, Mr. Nebeka say, mato enough light crude oil. Inti enyadi ebenyebi. DSC kwa so say if die no mo hye no, new one if die no mo change adiaba car power or whatever it's in kofa sa problem.
Of if die ni hye am na do say 2 months. Busumi yenu ni enwie. Over me bisa o asem bisa efidie ni action of 2 months afi ni awie 2 months ni kumasifo ya ho kire ye over kodwom enu amesi ya GH 1 page omu studio nyina ase
I saw that video
omu ye coaster of omu su over enu amitie ya Munian one of your sister station KJT Dubai. I tell her for almost you power plant back could be more monquanum. People are crying. And the excuse no more than man, I know what I say.
Okay.
Shall we say 750 megawatts? I say power. Of we have 10,000 megawatts. And the power plants now can of us a fool and to move money.
Say, be a new feeding now, you operationalize it for now. Because we don't need all at a time.
Over any no
crowd afford to be back near so.
If you be say we near 10,000 near question say na ye bo ka be $2.3 billion and na dey see one foot run kwa na e bono no. Of an amfa so be na also. Na ni amfa so ni so. And they don't have any excuse. They should fix it. Your best room rhetorics not doso. Excuse is not doso. Sabio I do enra me da shumu kakra. Dum so ba ye of ayen ka say MPP ye so MPP dan ni aso ye dum MPP dan ni aso NDC dan ye nyine kai bi minu ati wo hwe anatade e kura si na minu so to ya se wo hunu e bi ka no so ho enti wo munyai sa de no no mu so wo problem no maye because for him insecurity na amakon wo mu ko rexet meeting no ko over one of the major causative factors e betima yedum so because akronfo no dey omo time because omo say sumba baby a ombetimi edai a operate nto omo nyiro mo no mo nso na am say the meka no of Ghana ye ma yina
me that say you know
over me that say I think that the Ministerial is not a technical person definitely politics na and I believe that they are all can now will be able making a judgment. And no quarry. In him say especially in Kumasi, power fluctuations no on and off. And I'm happy, say, the minister said to Gritco, and then your friend is saying, and engineer Kenzo say, I'm making sure, say, Penny or Hasino, if he knows that I saw the timetable by, I saw when
exactly.
Because you cannot fluctuate power.
And that's
like
also
that.
we were talking about.
And that is how it should be. You know the reason? Kumasi is expanding. Ashanti region Tichu is expanding. And our generational capacity, as he's saying, Sabio, no more service debt. Ntisika yebenya to crude oil krano na adding. Sika yebenya to gas kran adding. What's here? Eba beka se ye before ye beto aba na dumso ni ho. Before ye beto aba, they were in serious crisis. Why? Because the West African gas pipeline that was supposed to be serviced. Eya ne akokpom acho ne de kwa animu. VRA was supposed to service their machines. A woman ne akopam acho ne de akwa anim tinkakran kakranti na napo edu baby obeka say ye de ye adwuma e wo machines ne ho enu ti na sane o ma na ekoso. And today you are here, the same person, because there's a new government in you want to tell everybody, say, Dumso Samba. We are assuring Yenuamo Yema Memo Obibio War Ashanti region, say, Dumso Biamba. You know why? And the minister said it. You had a 64 or 60, the emphasis 60 MV power, your friend is saying. Transformer. They be because of load na e koso ninti no. E trigger say yenum kania no e dru baby na e wode etie. And then Gritco and VRA sat down and said that, you know something? I see a year expansion. So now let's go for a bigger transformer. According to Minister Eka, yakwa kofa transformer na ba, ya sise transformer na. I'm an engineer. And so auto as a watoka enye hona na we be call long distance of me wa obeye ne kakran sana wetimi dey call long distance so person o car ni break it down and they now they call long distance so the
no car that
yeah omachi say no over omachi say transformer na we the load have to take its time in kakra and let's take the minister's word. Nyamiadum, the here e was Ashanti region, I say stabilizer power no. Yakwako fire Ediaba.
Okay.
The good thing is that we moved Ameri from your friend is saying the power enclave in the Abuazi
Western region, yeah.
To Ahumaso, and also so Ebebua, because that place is going to be the power enclave for Ashanti region. And see, yeah, technical people there. Yenim say we have secured enough crude oil, we've secured enough gas to make sure say me I'm not from Ashanti region, I'm from Western region, even though I grew up in Ashanti region. For the past month, there is no dumso in Takrade Nkran. So
why only Ashanti region?
It is because miniamu wa baimuno. Has say no a year almost stronghold no. A man found when he and sure man has almost stronghold. Oh, na me can say. Over because Kumasi is expanding. You are talking about over 100 or whatever megawatts of kilowatts of power you are talking about. You are talking about it. Have you asked yourself, say, in Ashanti region, cry your consumption and saying? Yes, your consumption, you know. What have we done? You want buy mu 8 years, a dear Ben a year to make sure, say, there will be power stability in Ashanti region. You never did anything. 1 year BBR, but I buy for frab up so the 2 months.
That's how much time I'm going for America buy.
American need empacho yene de buy.
Who say power situation in the Ashanti region to know.
And that alone is not solving the problem. Because America just recently, what's now 8 years? Uber free power about a year to Uber lose power no. And now Kofa marry the bar until that what's now was if they had a plan, say Asante region, a stronghold, ye bedrin, ye mine, ye bedrin, ye nuamonwa, they wouldn't have waited for 7 years, 8 years before Ansana. Ye buy 2 months. Ye who say the biggest problem is the power transmission. Until what do we have to do? Transform a war iswa. So we need to bring a bigger one. And very, very soon, the power stability will go down. Apart from that, I am sure that there will be other plants that will come and support the Amari here, so that transmission so smoothly at the Amobia. Intiminia, they said American, a buying way, and say, pa, ye won. I mean, your position say, I'll be born, they be a propaganda na.
You know, Mammy Musao, politicians, a bad power in any situation. You say, I'm a kind of creature.
Wofa, yeah, dear, you can't quarry. Win him. I think I did about quite D in Yakesiapa in 2016. Doomso. Because remember, we're in Doomso for about 2 years.
More than that.
Yes. You know why? It is because na communication I say na yenye. For example, Ghana is still expanding. And the ministry is looking forward to make sure say there will be enough generational capacity. Until after South transmitter we transformer way is making sure say and it is not Ashanti region alone we are looking. We are looking at Greater Accra. We are looking at Western region. We are looking at regions Nipa no your friend is a volume no edoso. Because Ashanti region say yenya master plan ma Ashanti region wofa ebedu baby no na ye kwa yenye de yenko, and I'm happy. Unim say a leader is someone, and you said it rightly, who takes responsibility. When the minister realized that there is a bigger problem in Ashanti region, it shows that our Ashanti region for Abino, Ashanti region for Ashanti region, into the SCA to stabilize the power. And the Yekache Mamimu, Yekache Uniamo, Yekache Uniano say very, very soon there'll be power stability. Na sa doom so ne ade. But another thing I will say, I emphasizing it say, nipa da power no e wa Ashanti region. Onfa no quarry into because eduru baby a na in the initial situations I hear meetings near the end, we were even thinking that they are even sabotaging us. Until we came to see the reality. Say the reality is that ya ton fidie mu no yes say nti yetumi hihye san fidie ni bibia wia power will come back. Nti ofa ye de ye be di ne kware a kire Ghana fo ye be ye transparent at na Ghana fo de da ho no ye be to ye mfa anya propaganda na abai way e wo master plan for energy sector to make sure say sa previous person because ebi mu e wish no they wish say your mama bay nanka de bia yedum kanea no manya bi de account o de bia e de account masem but science say na omo na omutiri mu pon na omafa no enya de ai bi
okay gracias honorable your creation afi ye hwe OSP ni
say asama senior ken ono a uwe ye no asedan kenya me say ono a ka bua no fo o kasa no vote ya o say and he was emphatic. Was the MPP better now so in film watching? Ya make any move be say ye best stabilizing Kenya or Ashanti region. Ashanti region more ye had ye timi anya hwiamo. One of us dan Kenya so corrected. Said there was an Ameri plant. The bar Ashanti region 250 megawatts. Eba kra no. Ye nuanum mubi. E kan say DNT. E na ye de Ameri plant. Ya mfa baby ankoso ye different kind abekumase wo mu kaseti ai enne de ono agi atum sa Mary bi bai na amantem etiefo hweye na de meka kire bi nuane se ensam a wo kan nyina no ode wada problem na ne se problem is da dumzum ja power fluctuation no ye technical word o yes ana mo ya nam di bri ani so dumso emu ne da
okay
die ye hia ne se ofa ye be sori anopa ne ye nka ne ye de
ejina so that's
and over na dia okay over ye Ghana di 2024 o se na dum so ogumaze etiefo hwe
okay but that's engineer ye ko yenim ye special prosecutor ne Kisi Jaben I say therefore no address I see you, I declare you wanted. How do you see it?
Yeah, I'm on your phone. Do baby, the done and I said it. I think say ye TTB. Let us also the Yenebia. And media, me say, Ora Kenoforiata, Ghana, a problem do do na ye fame 8 years in na do na every side. Special prosecutor say on Tiasia say omo invite na on your day on buy on also say your letter come from up aye asatro bi come Julius Debra nti ye no wan say ye declare as a fugitive nti no a man a lawyer for na dey the court and a special prosecutor baby the fugitive side and they free ho as I catch any say wakayati also was on hoyare but me ma up to until 2nd of June, right?
Yeah,
so one bar message declare wanted until me no media and say if Ken has nothing to hide, if he has no fear, he has believe we say the obaba your mind no bibia pepepe na the special prosecutor no the okano on any nyadwen 2nd June no why then waba
okay
no kon office no atanase the woman no that because enkofo bebre ti say the am guy enkofo bebre akos special prosecutor and no man here enti just come me there no yare there sebe eto bia
saya yare
enti say oh abrochiri na wo sa ho yare fine but say ahode ne ba and I think say we hina na say administrative and it's good say onwangaza say the right processes ni in our area wafa
okay
enti on the 2nd of June yempese e better say ebia doctor say on san call review and now on san ye say enti yensan man the time ye dey an say special prosecutor I invite no ohwena say the bia okay on the side on brano go face you omo
okay that's it ye hu di we see
over
honorable
special prosecutor Iraq Kenoforiata. Mikaya, Madame Betten over Mikaze, Mise Chabio Ghana Sika. We are by a Jumani, Naunya Quenya, Yasaba Hombai. Iraq Kenoforiata, Abasum Ghana. We special prosecutor. Si wo sen kan ye bi wo nanamu to ananu dwumadi ma obia ne no obia ne ni ahibia ayemra se enu nti ne te the office of the special prosecutor di eno de bre bia o muhia no ayeso okon no koyi ne ho ano because asem kra no esen ukom na wo anyia no a eno kra emwa na me na be problem a me wo ene the modus operandi kwan ano wo fa so special prosecutor no e fa so di ne dwuma no she say Yura Friata letter or the buy penny doctor ne de says Maakye no doctor ne be so be operating and now operating so I think they be after March say ja ye mvan say operate to kra na within a month there na bia why stabilize kakra ti no de eduru ha omra no so the side of the story no meka but me danase anamo about to a Friata to me de and it was special prosecutor because of a din there yemfa ni agro and na ye rough Friata we may all have issues with him was MPP aban kra nyo bia na ne ya adwen
one piece cross
yes na nyo bia na ne ya adwen na binum so ne ya adwen but of you know say nipa say wonya hu say nipa na yi say na de asem to no so a looking at the juma oye Friata wo bank data bank investors omu ansa no mdo musika behye bibi mu no omu hwe wo suban wo bibi ansa no mo de aba enu nti na duru me be ya na yetu ye nuanom fo aba asia ma omde na Bank of Ghana na yewura mama se wontie no enti de ode to no so no se bio enye ne kwan so to so wonkomra onkokot
na court
no court nhwehwem
that's the right thing to do
the right thing to me bompa is by June 2nd no ebia nuru hokra no
which we have before then
na wabe ni ho ano
okay a quick one on Dampare Jubilee see your headquarters
of a Dampare issue
so no ye Dampare issue no kire say o interest won pa
of a Dampare issue I have mixed feelings. One, Dampare Usha of the youngest IGP.
Sure.
And Usha Sisi Nibre and Sonye. But man say ye no so uncoffee. Wakabe for 4, 5, 6 years. I don't know. Kwaya ya be faso so bia wo kotena fie say bia wo say be go bia wa head an institution. Na obe se obi ase no.
University need me see you. What be free vice chancellor no sabe lecture. But police service so far you be that
retirement.
But over adwuma ho. Se wo nya adwuma bia na wo ya. Over when said dem ade adwuma na ma ho ne hwe ne ye.
Okay.
Me wo hwe ye wura mama ebo yo hunu no. Ana se philosophy ko age letter de buy. Se ye wura Dampare nkwat ade ba ko mu kan ya metie ya pa ya loyalty. Trese wabano you have to be in tune with the appointor no
the do buy no
the vision. You are Dampare by it was started ya for the cameras e chire no u kan asem bia untie because who knows security of tenor no nim say aban esesa ne hu betimi aka me de sabio obi a one ne ba bebu oman a wo hwe wo security so na se won ne nya adwen ba kon fa obi a no be advise so ne nya adwuma no de edi mi sa na mo na ewura ma matu ye no I don't have any issue with it. Principle over here run ye nua no ma military for changes are why at the top meaning ni asem because of I mean to me mayor man panyin of obi a me no dream bambo ho nsem of a me no enye adwen wo hwe ba akugura se ne yewura kuva dey di camp it's not possible so nunti na abeka ya yewura Dampare ye yi no na binum raise issue say no AD come to yewura Mills
yeah
enti wo yi no de na ba no
the loyalty
ye kan and of an abigu
but me person here quickly within 1 minute aposi for na no jubilate why
over there no kure wo mu ne say wo hwe police service police personnel wa Ghana ha of ye ka so mu nkoto abanyo mu panyi Dampare gina bia wa hwe 10% gragonya
it's not because he was fighting indiscipline ma omo ya enye ya okutia ti no mo yes
edurumre bia wo ye leader is two things because it's a system here so where you need to know person otene na you begin to have challenges but offer eduro time bia nya omu nyina sa because wo ye leader no for omu di wachi nyina no ene wo nya adwen enya offer anode enti ye oyi ni de over security ye abaye 2024 police for two about MPP because of Dampare of you have no idea.
How much was Dampare?
No, was not a parliamentary candidate.
Okay.
Not a parliamentary candidate. Yes.
In your information, Dampare
Yes.
I see.
Sataman issue by na let's you be men some more can.
Alex Mensa more can.
Omokan.
Papa is a prophet too.
Over the police for no bebre can say muntie the Alex Mensa can. Because yeah, you man yen to me ma bonte me dey. Embekasa. But the asam na papa no kama ye muntie.
Right.
Oba kan ajeta.
Engineer.
Over I think the once again make up mini asem. Abayenem sini. We special prosecutor be am friend baby. It means to say you more no. Inti men ka say the special mosquito friend is saying they say the cocoa because he be a BBN.
Oh no, I
it's not just a court today. Court very human. Inti wrong and not correct.
Say they confirm be a special prosecutor.
IGPD and be a 1 minute.
IGPD no quickly.
That's the one we no there's another.
Oh, until person make us. Obviously, I think say IGP is at that top COP, that the top level. We IGP we are. There's no way I be back. So you look at normally.
But he got it at the very tender.
Yeah, so you look at the appointment itself. That period the IGP check a crowd.
Yeah.
About
2021.
About yeah. Inti ononkasa no nim say that is the top hierarchy of the echelon of the police service. Inti aban for ba ebi obetimi atena wo and ebi on to maintain. Me they have me and they say ye bo you din ohwe the inferior the police come and I ask myself that it means say bia nyoma na oye no normally it was for the cameras they said they are kan because leader there so we had the encrana say be pewasemu be pewasemu it shouldn't have happened like
when your session be on
and I think that with sympathy and not or war with the public and all that no sanyo we na no e ba be wo she but dampare in a way baby an in say edu baby no and let's go in this form say constitution say aban president e won kwan so be IGP it doesn't mean say you say president no dey oh ye say nya edu baby na things were into no margin Ghana and go for the asem and then police stood against those things into nana men ka say men ka say men ka say dan pare at his bad you is also a fine
police in Yasumu as dating cancer
anyway me time na so ye dey see Christianity you know akabe abosom nkro no okọ retirement yenim say ye be ma no contract extension say be about 2 years 3 years be aka one na 9 years 9 months no so no hey omo no omo dey say e na say me to asa dey no so let us see what happens but I mean can say Christianity you know time no so na want to so a COP Mamitiwa Ardankwa, only the next senior most in command. Is she going to be made an IGP? That is the current situation. Because no, Mrs. Siano, only the next senior most police officer. No, it's senior most. Yeah, on a senior most. Yeah, on a senior most. Yeah, was senior in the police service. It has said on Busa. Minya Boachia bet Fuku, and they na order. Okay. To have Fuku, me more happy. Okay. Namisha no. Right. Kodi, Ebra knows how birthday you are. I have birthday, so but say President Mahama pen my idea, so say. 3 security na 2 year ma tibia na mamiti wa bia na edu so right happy birthday glorious birthday enko emma wo private Kwakwa Benjamin of 4BN Kumasi Sufu line. Okay. May this year be filled with new opportunities and abundant blessings. Okay. From Tot Mela. Okay. And Afi, happy birthday, Nkoma Auntie Paulina, fire officer stationed at Menshia Division. The Auntie Paulina, and a birthday. Okay. Insurance. So Afi, happy birthday, Nkoma Gifty Larry, or your student nurse, Buakwa. Okay. Okay, Gifty, you say my happy. Now, we Nana Bema Boating, we Finana Dr. Ejenim Boating, aka Jataba, founder and leader United Front Party UFP. Nana Bema Boating, we everywhere Jaho. Nana Dr. Ejenim Boating. Or say Nana Bema, and they are order Yakupon Shrow. No matter the way behind to purpose for 100 days, Jumedino, and so in a Ote, Onabona, Edisipoku, former DC, MPP, Abrasos, Nafosa, Tafe, Engineer Ebenezer Aidon, so a member, and this National Youth Working Committee, or say appointment to be crowned a bag, winning. So until on train, Kodi. Ochai Hoka for birthday.
Francisca Otia Samoa.
Okay, Francis Otia.
I say happy birthday.
Happy birthday in advance.
Politician now wishing my happy birthday why they why
What they say beba. What take Kwame Sudan crying. Come on, Malabi Ayani adjust around the mobile